I chose to study computer science because it was a passion for me. I've been interested in it for years, since I was at secondary school, and even further beyond in the past. It was something that I wanted to do in the future, so I thought, why not?
Well, for me it was the stepping stone between GCSE computer science to university level. I mean, the course content at university level is a lot more mathematical, and you can sort of see that with the A-level content, with the big O notation, for example.
I chose to study computer science because computing is going to be a really useful skill as sort of technologies advance in the future, so it'll be useful to have when looking for a job.
I chose to study computer science because it's an interest of mine, and it's also currently one of the fastest growing industries.
Well, I chose to study IT because I have a passion for it, especially towards the games department. They always made me happy, so I want to be able to create the same happiness for other people. And so I thought the best path to do that would be through IT.
I enjoy the diversity of the teaching methods that my lecturers put into place for my computer science lessons, because we do starting activities and then we do a main sort of activity. It's a lot of interacting with the teacher, looking at the main whiteboard, as well as utilising a program called OneNote, and then the lecturer walks around, checks that we all understand it, and then at the end of the lesson we answer exam questions to check that the learning that we've had goes into practice in a more exam-based method.
The best thing about the course for me is the programming. For my coursework, I was designing a website, and I had to sort of learn PHP and JavaScript from scratch, which introduced me to all the lovely problems associated with learning a brand new programming language, like the syntax and how the logic works and stuff. And, well, it was a very good experience because it was very challenging, and I like challenges, and computer science is definitely the subject you want to do if you want to overcome a hard challenge.
I love all the different aspects of it. I like the fact that we do more than just coding, that we learn about how computers work, the coursework of being able to design your own program, and obviously the coding itself.
The best thing about the course is certainly an interesting one, but it would have to be when you actually get to practically work with the different softwares. So we've worked with software such as the Unreal Game Engine and Photoshop, and working with those softwares and creating different things with them is all very interesting.
My teacher's really useful at getting the best out of me. He's really important in how I see myself progressing in computer science. And if there's any minor questions to major questions about it, I always feel free to put my hand up and he'll come over and help me.
Oh, Paul's great. He's very chilled, he's very relaxed, he's more like a friend than a teacher. You can really talk to him, and he'll give you a lot of one-on-one time on how to help you with any issues.
I disagree with the misconception that computer science is all about coding and it's all a sort of nerdy style subject. It can be very theory-based, very practical thinking and very productive. Not everything is just down to coding. You can link it in with creative skills and art skills which can be used on software.
Computer science is definitely not just for men. It's useful for everyone, as many careers sort of involve using computers and knowing how they work and stuff like that, so it's definitely useful for both women and men to do it.
If you're thinking of studying computer science at Calioif, you don't necessarily have had to have done it at GCSE. We give you the foundation and building blocks to be able to learn a new skill if it is, or to continue building something you've done prior.
I'd definitely say go for it because it is going to be really useful for you in the future, and that it's genuinely a really fun subject to learn.